Go what? We're recording.
Ask me a question.
Hey y'all. So this is really this is Mommy and Sundays. Alright, this is a little segment that I came up with me and my son, who's 8. This is Jason. Say hi.
Hi.
So I thought about this first segment of me and Jay of asking each other some questions and to get into depth of our relationship, which has been pretty rocky, but it seemed to be smoothing out. Back up so you could be in the frame. Jeez. Sit. Really, Jay? Pain in the butt. Okay. And he said he got some questions for me too. So let me know. Let me ask you some questions. So Jay, what's some of your likes and interests?
Like what?
What are your likes and interests? What are you interested in? What do you like?
Video games.
And
technology.
what's your story about in class that we doing in writing?
Cars.
Okay. Tell them a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself.
What do you mean, like, introduce?
Tell them about you.
Well,
You know, other than that, you spoil while you're dead, but
I like shoes. I'm into fashion. Like Gucci, Supreme, Jordan.
that's his father. Nothing to do with me.
Alright, let me ask you a question.
What you gonna ask me?
What's the name of the YouTube channel?
He's been bugging me to find out.
How am I on a YouTube channel that I don't even know?
So he's been bugging me to find out my name of my YouTube channel. And I told him if we go a whole week without me having to yell at him when we doing his schoolwork, and then I'll tell him. But clearly it has
Now
failed.
you have to answer me.
What you mean now I have to answer?
But I answered your
Oh.
question.
What was the terms and the conditions of me telling you what my YouTube channel name is?
You said we have to answer everything that.
I said in regards to my YouTube channel, I said you have to listen and not make me yell at you while we're doing your schoolwork, correct?
What's the name of the YouTube channel?
Anyways. Alright, let me tell you guys the dynamic between our mother-son relationship here. So Jason is more fond of his dad.
That's not even true.
Listen.
I like you guys both the same now.
Now, I'm going to insert some pictures to show you. There was a time we went on a cruise, but it was 2 years ago. On this cruise, we took some pictures, and clearly in some of the pictures, you will see that he was giving his dad the thumbs up, and I got the thumbs down, and I have pictures to prove it.
And that was a joke.
No, it wasn't. No. I am considered the disciplinarian. And everyone was so shocked because they thought his dad would have been the disciplinarian. But no. His dad will yell at him and then 5 minutes later want to friend him up and be like, Jay, you know, I don't want to yell at you. You know, you gotta listen. You know, Daddy don't want to be mad. And I'll be in the room like rolling my eyes like, how he gonna learn? How he gonna learn if you going in there trying to friend him up? He needs to know that what he did was wrong and there's consequences. He has to learn. His dad never put him on punishment or grounded him. So guess what Mommy is doing? Mommy now is taking iPads. You can't play no game. You can't talk to nobody. You're gonna sit in that room.
And tell them what else I got.
What you got for what? Oh, his dad spoiled him so much, right? He got him a phone. Why? Now, if you was gonna get him a phone, why didn't you get him a flip phone that you give grandma and grandpa? So yeah, so when he act up too, I take that away as well. Me and him have have been struggling with our relationship. It has got COVID-19, actually one positive thing, it have made our relationship a lot better, right?
Yes.
Are we supposed to be on here? You see how rude? You supposed to be paying attention and you whoa. I'm gonna shut it down. It don't make no sense. Let me take it off.
No.
You on your phone?
Because I have no questions to ask you.
Hold on. Wait, let me continue without you see.
We're not even asking questions.
I'm describing our relationship and then we can get into the anyways, COVID-19, one positive thing is he ended up having to be home remotely since March, and my job allowed me to stay home since March, and we ended up getting really close. Sit back, they can't even see you. And talking more. Our relationship was really strained and we were struggling. It was so bad. Like I would be screaming to the top of my lungs like every morning, like to get him dressed, to get out the house, fighting with him because he want to wear what he want to wear, not what I ironed. And then I would call his father and be like, I can't do this. And he was like, well, just let the boy wear what he want to wear. I'm like, can I get some backup here? So it was very trying, and I was like irritated a lot. I wanted to run to work to get relief. Going to work was like my sanctuary to decompress because it was bad with me and him. I was like, I am not enjoying parenthood. This can't be life. Like his dad and them, like they spoiled him. His father's side, like they spoiled him. Don't I tell him no. They always be like, oh, we taking away this, and oh, you gonna get the belt. They don't do nothing. They always getting him stuff, whatever he want, and I'm the one that be like, no, don't even come over here and ask me nothing. No, you don't deserve it. No, no, no. I had no problem saying no. One time his daddy had the nerve to be like, why he always asks me for the big stuff? I'm like, because I know how to say no. He know how to get you. Don't come at me with that nonsense. If you're not behaving yourself during the week and your schoolwork is not up to par, you can't ask me for anything. So it was a struggle, and we had a lot of bad mornings. But I can say we fairly turned around for the better. What you think?
Mhm.
It was hard, right?
Yes.
It was bad sometimes, right?
Mhm.
Like I was looking to call like Child Protective Services for him. I was telling him I'm back a suitcase. Give him over to the state. Because he used to be like, oh, like my daddy. Oh, I don't want to be here no more. I'm like, okay, you think you have it bad? It's like, all right, we're going to get one of them kids from Child Protective Services and you can swap. I was going to put him in foster care since he didn't want to be here no more. Drop him off at the fire station. Right?
Mhm.
Mhm. But like I said, part of the COVID-19 is it forced us to be together all day, and our relationship got better. And we still home because the new school year started. And I'm still home because I'm pregnant with another little boy. So we'll see how that relationship goes. You ain't got no questions for me?
No.
You say you had questions for me.
There was only one. Sorry. I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, but you didn't tell him about football. You got a game tomorrow. He got his last game tomorrow. You can tell him about that.
Yeah, we made it. We won every game except one. And the team that we lost to, which is our first game, we're playing again. So hopefully we win.
Can we see your face? Can you look up? Can you get your face out the phone? You see? I have been trying to instill some chores, responsibilities, and everything in him. Like, I am a big stickler for clothes on the floor. Like, you have a hamper in your room. Why are your clothes on the floor? Put your clothes in the hamper. Matter of fact, I gotta put the clothes to wash.
Come on!
Who are you talking to?
This thing!
Good for you, it's stuck. I try to teach him morals, how to be selfless, you know, don't turn his nose up at anybody, don't think he's better than anybody, to be thoughtful, and, you know, stop being selfish, because I guess at this age, that's how they are, but he's not thoughtful. He always wants something, but when you ask him to do something, it's like pulling teeth, it's a fight. Back up, they can't see you. Sit back. Just gonna see how you just stay on your phone. Yeah, I'll tell him like, Jay, can you do this? Can you do this? Put this away. It will be like 51 million times. But he wants something immediately. Every day he wants something. So I try to bring up examples to teach him the right way. But it's like, I'm doing this all by myself. Because I said his father is like putty when it comes to him. He get him everything he want. He spoil him. I told his father the other day, I was like, when you gonna say no? You know, being home all day and like listening and just like observing, I'm like, do you ever say no? You never say no. I'm the one that's like, oh no, don't even come over here. You got better with the talking back. A little better. What do you think?
I never talk back.
What? You lying now? You lying? Look up at the sky. look up at the sky. Look up at God and say, you never talk back. This is how I get to tell the truth. Look up at the sky. Look up at the sky. Look up at the sky. Jason. Excuse me. Look up at the sky. You gonna say that? All right. Mm-hmm. See, you know he lying because he can't look up at the sky. Me and him, we have total different personalities. Total. He is.
And I know how to drive a quad now.
Another thing that his father bought him.
He never bought me a quad.
No, what's the other thing he bought you when you was like 3 and you couldn't even touch the floor?
A dirt bike.
Really? No, what? And then he got you and Ari got quads that played music, the radio.
Those were fake. Those are fake things that only go like 5 miles per hour.
And they probably use it like 3 times. Spoiled.
No, we didn't. We used to go outside every night.
With who?
Grandpa.
Anyway, we have different personalities. There was a few times my sister came over to watch him while I had doctor's appointments and stuff. And my sister is 17 years younger than me. And she's like, yo, he is nothing like you. Even my mother and my father like, where he get that from? He is so much like his father. Especially like, I remember my childhood like it was yesterday. So I can look at him and be like, oh my gosh, I wasn't like that. Especially when it comes to schoolwork. I wanted to get my schoolwork done, out the way, immediately. My mother didn't have to talk to me. I just wanted it over with. I'm not last minute. I don't want to hear anybody's mouth. This one here, you got to tell him to do his work. Sit down here and get it done. Last minute like his father. Like I can't operate that way. So it like irritates me. His personality, he's very he's a people person. He likes company. When his father's having like events, or his grandparents on his father's side is having events, he gets so excited that his cousins and everyone's coming over, or if we have something here, he's like, what time is
It's dark already?
Of course. What time is everyone coming? Daddy, what time? And I'll be like, I wish nobody was coming. Like, I am such a loner. I don't like to be around people. I don't like to have events. I don't like people in my house. I don't like to clean up. I'm just not the type of person. I've always been like that since I was a kid. I like staying in my room, leave me alone, don't bother me. When family used to come over, my mother used to be mad and be like, can you come out the room and come speak to your family? I'm like, well, I didn't ask them to come over here. Like, they're here for you. Like, I didn't tell them to come visit. I don't want to be bothered. But he's like his dad. He like company and he likes to entertain. He like people around. And there's nothing like me. I'm a loner and he's a social. We can talk about this. This is the last topic. he's been very curious about God, right?
Mhm.
Very curious about God, and we speak about him like every day. You have questions. He asks me questions, random questions, whatever he think about, and I try to answer the best that I can because I'm still learning a lot. I don't know everything. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a pastor. I can't go in the street and preach to anybody. I'm learning myself and reading. So I just try to ask God to help me answer him the best way that I can. And my friend at work got him his own Bible with his name on it, right?
Mhm.
And I have my own. He was asking for one, and I was just telling my friend at work, and she actually went at lunch and got him a Bible and had it engraved. So it's a youth version, better for them to understand and stuff. And that has been helping us grow and be good to each other and get close to each other, right? Because we got that one thing in common. We're both interested in knowing the Lord, right? And he always got his little inquisitive questions, which is impressive because I got my questions too. I'm like, I don't know. But when we go up there, we're going to find out. Where you want to go? Up there in the kingdom? That's right. I told him, it's not by your works. You got to have faith and believe.
And God and Jesus.
Yes, you got to do the right thing. You have to bring glory to his name. Right?
Mhm.
All right? All this material stuff don't matter. Nothing material matters. Even money, you can't bring that with you. Your clothes, you can't bring with you. You come into this world naked. You go back out the same way. They'll dress you, but you can't take that to him. He don't care about your PlayStation. He don't care about your phone. He don't care.
PS5, by the way.
PS5, don't get him that. I'm not getting involved. I'll get you a Hot Wheels car. I tell him that all those material things are meaningless. You can't go and present yourself to God like, oh God, I'm rich and I got gold chains and I got nice clothes and I got an iPhone. Here, God gonna be like, if you don't get out of here, like what have you done for me during your life? Like how did you bring glory to my name? How did you, bring people to me or or develop a relationship with me? So I try to teach him that. I mean, he's still young, and he's going to have to learn on his own. I'm not forcing anything on him because it wasn't forced on me. I just, as I got older, I just got inquisitive of God on my own. I don't know if that was a calling between me and him. So I just expose him to it, and if he wants to know more, I try to teach him the right ways and tell him what is not tolerated by God, what God don't really like, because God gets mad at times, and people are scared to admit that God is a loving God, but he's also a jealous God, and he will wipe you out. He's done it before, so people can't seem to accept that. He will wipe you out. He will take everything from you, snatch everything from you to get your attention. So people need to understand that. Like he would, y'all need to read Job. Okay. That's a prime example of someone who was so godly, like had everything, and he allowed the devil to come and snatch everything from Job, his kids, everything, like just wiped out his whole life. Just to prove that this man still had faith in him. So all of this stuff here can just be taken away, and you just have to have faith, and your understanding will never fall in line with him because he's far and beyond. And I just try to teach this little one that, and hopefully on his own he seeks more knowledge of God, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to tell him?
Mm-mm.
You ready for your game? What time are you getting up? 7?
Well,
what y'all mean trying to be there 8 o'clock?
My dad coaches the team, so we have to get there early. So we're going to be there by 8, even though it starts at 9, so we can get some practice in before the game starts. So I'll probably wake up like at 7 in the morning, get ready and everything, and then go to the football field with all my teammates. Because I pick up 2 of my teammates, and then we go to the field.
So did you like our first segment?
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited about your brother?
Yeah.
So I'm 30 weeks as of yesterday. Today's Today's Saturday. I'm 30 weeks as of Thursday. So we got 10 weeks to go. He was a week. They say he was a week late, but I know when I laid down and did what I had to do, he came on time. From my calendar, he was due June 1st and June 2nd. He came May 31st. But to them, he was a week late. They said he was due the 24th. But I know my body. I know when he was due. This baby, at first, when I first went, they said he was due February 3rd. And then when I went back, they pushed it up to the 28th. But I know my body. I think he's going to come on the 21st, 20th, 29th, 19th, around there. So I'm putting in my bet 01, 21, 21. What date you picked?
From the 10th to the 28th.
From the 10th to the 28th. That's a lot of days. You don't want him preemie now. We don't want him to stay in the hospital. We want him good and plump and baked. We want the lungs 100%.
I said 10. Oh.
10 to 20. That's 18 days. Early. We don't want him 18 days early.
Wait. So when is he supposed to be born?
The 28th.
I said 10 or 20. 10th or 28th. Those are the days I think he's going to be born.
The 10th? That would make him real early then. That's 18 days before.
I mean, not the 10th. The 16th. I was saying that last night, but I got confused because I'm so used to saying 10.
Well, we want him to come when he's fully baked, and we want to make sure, because we know apparently the lungs are the last thing that needs to be, if they come early, that's the issue that babies normally have, is breathing on their own. So we don't want that. It's COVID and cold and flu season. I do not want that baby to stay in the hospital longer than they need to. We're going to stay in there 1 or 2 days, and baby coming home with me. So I want the baby to be healthy and fully developed. I don't want him to stay in there, and I don't want to be trucking back and forth. We want to get out of there. I don't even want to have the baby in the hospital now. I'm so scared. Everybody's sick. I'm about to have this baby in the tub. Safety of my own house. Anyway, thanks for watching, tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this segment of Mommy and Sundays. It was our first one. You know what we'll do? We'll do another one when we're doing the tree. Right? We'll be putting up the tree.
That will probably be next weekend.
Next weekend? You want to do it after Thanksgiving?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll put up the tree and we'll have a little segment